Until now, there are many people that are freaking out about eating eggs, especially the yellow part. If you are one of them, you should watch video until the end, because this is why eating eggs can raise your cholesterol. Coming right up. Hi healthy peeps, welcome back to our healthy channel Triple H How to Be Happy and Healthy with me, Dr. Hans, your nutritionist and work on functional medicine. Now I'm gonna share to you about what you need to aware about eating eggs, because there are many people, there are many studies that talk about this food can raise your cholesterol, cause heart attack, heart issues like stroke, and etc. And yes, this is why eating eggs can raise your cholesterol. And before we touch about the association between eggs and cholesterol and heart attack and arrhythmia, palpitation, and etc. First thing first, I wanna share to you about how much our body makes cholesterol every single day. And yes, our body, as you know, maybe all of you know already. Did you know? Okay. Our body makes 1,000 milligram daily cholesterol. And as a comparison, I will let you know about just remind you about one egg yolk contain about 200 milligrams of cholesterol. And our liver and intestine, especially liver, produce about 800 milligrams. Make sense? If you get 1,000, you eat one egg daily, and your liver will produce 800 to fulfill what you need. But anyway, you need to remember as well that dietary cholesterol is different to serum cholesterol. So I need to say this because there are many misconceptions about this, cholesterol in egg, in dairy, in meat is totally just the same as our blood cholesterol. So if you check in your laboratorium and stuff hospital, what you check actually is a serum cholesterol, not the dietary cholesterol inside your egg. So this is totally different. But what I'm saying here is your body make that cholesterol, and the cholesterol that contribute from your food is about 20% from all your serum cholesterol. Make sense so far? Okay, let's continue. And there are many people that still confused about cholesterol and fat. Is it the same? Is it is it cholesterol made from fat and stuff? No. So cholesterol, from the NIH, and you can read it here, cholesterol is fat-like substance. So it's not fat, but fat-like substance, right? And that your body needs for good health, especially your metabolism, because our body needs cholesterol produced by the liver especially, and also another organs such as intestine that I'm talking about. So if you pay attention about one food that we are talking about now, that I'm talking about now, is an egg. One egg has about 200 milligram cholesterol, just as I said, depends on the size, but just average is 200 milligrams. Also, eggs has something that many people still afraid about still concerned about it, which is that's saturated fat, that many people think this is a bad fat, right? Unfortunately, not. You can watch my video about fat. I'm talking about what's the difference between unsaturated, monounsaturated, polyunsaturated, trans fat, and also saturated fat. Which the saturated fat that contains in an egg is about 1.5 gram per egg. This is about the large size egg. But don't worry, it also contains another nutrients. Not just the good fat, and saturated fat is also not really bad as actually. And it also contains a vitamin D Everyone knows that vitamin is really vital in our body, and it's also like act as a pro hormone in our body, because like it's also like act as immunomodulator. It's good for our bones, our skin health as well. It also contains vitamin A, and the vitamin A that contained in a egg is the active vitamin A. So it's different to the like leafy greens, which is this is like many people thinks like the beta carotene is like the same like active vitamin A. No, so beta carotene is like a pro vitamin A. So vitamin A actually is a retinol. We call it retinol, and it contains in egg, the yolk one, yeah, the yellow part. And it also contains like iodine, selenium. It's really good for your thyroid gland because it converts T4 to T3, the active one. It also contains carotenoid, which is the carotenoid is like one of them is a beta carotene that I'm talking just now. But it also contains the antioxidants, which is lutein and zeaxanthin. This is very good for your eye to prevent macular degeneration and stuff, prevent cataracts, yeah, which is this also related to our health as well, eye health especially. And it also contains choline. So choline and lecithin, this is like two antidotes for the cholesterol inside eggs. So this is what makes eggs really like a special because it contains these two antidotes, which is choline like has the many health benefits. One of the best benefit is to reduce fatty liver. This is why important, because like our liver is one of the most important organ to regulate our cholesterol, to produce bile, which is bile is like the detergent for the cholesterol and fat in our body as well. And it also contains lecithin. So lecithin has many benefit in our metabolism as well, act as antioxidant and stuff. So now the question, if egg has like this like various benefits, various like micronutrients in our body, why eating eggs can raise your blood cholesterol? Because like you said that like the cholesterol inside the egg is different to our serum cholesterol. Why is it like still raise our blood cholesterol if we eat eggs? Well, I know there are many studies that like over conflicting right now. You can see here, this is like the studies that said that eating eggs can give you like a higher risk of heart attack and stuff, heart issues. But the question is, what is a study? What type of study? So because there are many scientific studies that you need to know about the type, the methods. So if the study that you read is questionnaire study, which is the questionnaire study is like the random questionnaire that you give to everyone, and how could people remember what they eat? If you ask people like what just imagine if someone like asks you like what did you eat like about like 3 days ago, maybe not all of you still remember about it. And if they ask about like what you ate in a year, I think it's like it's so funny, right? So that's why like a questionnaire study is it's really like a low grade, like not trusted in their result, especially if they fund by like some organization, some industry and stuff. But we will talk it in another video. But if you're like pay attention with a study that like a meta-analysis or at least cohort study like this the study that I will show you about here in a description link. All the studies that like in meta-analysis, cohort study, systematical review, all saying that eating eggs will increase your HDL plasma cholesterol, which is like everyone knows that HDL is a good cholesterol, not the not the bad cholesterol like LDL, even though LDL is not a bad cholesterol. But eating eggs, some studies show that it will increase your LDL as well, but the higher is your HDL plasma cholesterol that will increase. Then could it be like raise your bad cholesterol, maybe your LDL, your small dense LDL? Well, it depends how you eat it. What do I mean with how you eat it? It's how you process it. So many people now just like think, oh, because it's like I eat egg, so it will be like cause the same effect like however I process my egg. Of course not, right? If you eat like a deep frying egg and compare to the like a soft boiled egg or maybe poached egg or maybe like what you call sous vide egg, of course it will be totally different, because if you deep frying your eggs, you cook it with like a margarine, not butter, you cook it with like a high omega-6 oil, it will be totally different result if you eat it, process it in a good way. Makes sense, right? Then what else? The combination, like if you eat egg with vegetables like leafy greens, like nuts and seeds, of course, it will be different if you eat egg with a muffin, if you eat egg with the sausages, if you eat egg with like a highly processed bacon, right? So is it about the egg or maybe the combination that you eat? I think you get one point. Then the products that contain eggs, it's always like a demonized. So many people like I don't want to eat like a products that contain eggs. So what products that you're talking about? Is it like a pastry? Is it like a cookie? Is it like a biscuit? Or what? Because like if you eat like a products that contain eggs, I'm not sure that the eggs is the devil. I think if you pay attention with the another ingredients, maybe another ingredient is the culprit, right? And last but not least, like what I said, if you got like a metabolic disorder, just such as like a fatty liver, like insulin resistance, high blood pressure, diabetes and stuff, I think it's not about the egg. Because the egg, if you still remember, it has like two antidotes, choline and lecithin, which is those antidotes has also like a beneficial to your liver as well, to reduce your fatty liver. So if you already have fatty liver, if you already have like insulin resistance, it's not about the eggs but your metabolism. You need to fix it before you blame the egg that you eat. So from among all the eggs, are all the eggs same? You can eat like any kind of eggs? Of course not. So which egg that you should choose? I will suggest you to consume organic and pasture-raised egg. So this is like antibiotic free, this is like a non-GMO food. So the chicken that they fed is like not like a GMO soy, GMO corn and stuff, because like a chicken should be omnivore just like human. They eat bugs, they eat insects, they eat grass and stuff. And this is like the egg that you need to choose. So why you should eat eggs? There are many other proteins outside there. You can eat beef, chicken, or maybe if you're vegetarian, you can eat tofu, tempeh and stuff. But this is why you should eat eggs. First, because eggs have high bioavailable protein. So the net protein utilization in eggs based on many studies is about like a 48%. So this is like the number 2 after breast milk. So if you are already adult, you couldn't get breast milk, I think eggs is the best choice for you. Second thing, it has low insulin index. If for you that haven't know about the insulin index, it's a non-carbohydrates scale that can raise your insulin. And if you eat like only the egg white, it will spike your insulin higher rather than you eat the whole egg with the yellow part as well. Then it has also fat soluble vitamin, just like I mentioned before, vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K, and it also has minerals and also trace minerals, and I think it's very versatile. So you can cook it with anything. Maybe it will make like many foods genre as well. So it's really versatile. So you can eat it with anything. Yeah. Then, who needs to avoid it? Is everyone can consume eggs? Well, maybe I have two kind of people at least that maybe need to avoid egg. First one, if you are allergic to eggs, well, bad for you. But many people, as I know, my patient is allergic to the white part, not the yellow part. But you need to check it first. If you are like allergic with both of them, the yellow and the white, well, bad for you. You should have another protein intake, another like minerals and phytonutrients from supplement and stuff. And the second one is if you are like a concern about religious or ethical beliefs, you're vegans, you're really plant-based, you don't want to consume eggs. Well, life is a choice, right? But at least I'm telling you about like the benefits of eating eggs, and eggs doesn't raise your serum cholesterol as long as you eat it in a good way. I'm Dr. Hans. I hope you get the point, and stay you in the next video. Bye bye.